Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means.
Matrix Money Tuesday.
I was hoping you were going to jump in there. We didn't practice that at all, by the way. As you can probably tell. Completely unscripted. Oh, man. Jar, how's it going, bud?
I'm warming up. I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Warming up. Hey, man, we had great weather here today. It was like about 35 degrees. It felt like a flicking heat wave, which for you is like, what, 2 Celsius? So that's
we've had like minus 20 temperatures for so long that minus 4 or 5 today felt like a sunny day. It was like a summer day. So it was nice.
Awesome sauce. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody. The notifications are just starting to go out. We'll say hi to the chat real quick, and then we're going to bring in our guest for tonight. Also a fellow Canadian, so Jar's excited.
Represent. There we go. We're good.
Hold on. Let me do that. There we go. We'll bring up the chat, and let's go say hi, Jar. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
D-Generation X is in the house.
Okay. Welcome. I can't see that. What is that? Is that the CCM?
Yeah, he's on the CCM channel.
Okay.
And just for everybody, so when people are trying to communicate with everybody, we're literally broadcasting on 3 different YouTube channels, 2 streams on each channel, 3 different X accounts, and Patreon. So yeah.
Just everywhere right now.
We're literally everywhere, man.
Okay, I can see the emojis now. There you go.
There we go. Steve Hickey in the house. Appreciate you being here, man.
Hey, Steve.
Appreciate you. And yes, he is in the house. And we're going to bring him up here shortly. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, you got your popcorn. I'm ready to go, baby. Yes. Yeah. Happy Tuesday to you.
Damn it, Dave.
Oh, it's what?
Only 70.
Oh, man.
Where's damn it, Dave? He's in a nice climate right now.
Yeah, I think, isn't he in Florida? I think so.
He's somewhere southern.
Yeah, but bottom line is it's 70 degrees wherever he's at. So yeah, it ain't here. So that's
definitely not here.
Yeah, that's about that. And hey, Jesse's in the house. If you're on my channel, Jesse emoji's in the chat. Appreciate you being here, man.
Hey, Jesse.
Let's see. What's Jesse saying? I'm gonna make some grilled cheese. There you go. Why not? All right. Well, I guess we should probably bring up our guest, Jar. What do you think?
Absolutely. Let's do that right now.
All right. Now, for many of you, especially if you're coming in on my channel, you probably already know this guy. If you follow me on Crypto on the Rocks on Friday nights, he's been a staple now for the past few months. He loves to get that drink going on, and let's not for nothing. He's got some fun stuff during the Crypto on the Rocks. So make sure you check that out. But I wanted to make sure we had a chat with him because this guy has literally taught himself how to trade cryptocurrency, like thousands of hours, and just that's a feat in and of itself. I don't care who you are to try and learn to trade cryptocurrency.
I'm still learning. That's how difficult it can be.
Exactly.
And winning. You have to be able to win. I can trade and lose all day. No problem.
Yeah, that's easy. Well, listen, he has a pretty good win rate. We'll talk to him about that. But now he's launched his own YouTube channel. He is a staple on Piper Academy, helping out in the Discord, and he's starting a morning show with BC Port Corp, who's also been here. So, yeah, let's bring him up right now. JR is in the house. Welcome, JR. Appreciate you being here tonight, bud.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. How are you guys?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear your story. Let's a couple more people are starting to jump in right now just to get it out there. Let's see. What's that saying? Gorilla makes videos.
All right, Gorilla makes vids. All
there you go. Appreciate you being here, man. Hey, Crypto Squid is in the house. There we go. Awesome. Oh, Melissa's here. Now we can have ourselves a live stream. Appreciate you, Melissa.
We're good.
Yeah, we are good to go. Yeah. All right. So you know what? JR, start us off with the TLDR, the story of JR.
That's a long one, bro.
Okay. Listen, we only got about an hour, so like, you know.
The trading version. The trading version. So
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I started trading to like as my work seasonal, so I don't work in the winter. And then I had a girlfriend and a stepkid, and I wanted to provide for them, right? So then I was like, I'm gonna learn how to trade crypto and stuff, right? Because I wanted to get into trading for a long time, but I didn't know it was so easy to get into. Like I didn't know you could just send $50 or $100. I thought I had to get an account with like Quest Trade and deposit 5,000 and get a broker thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do all that. So I was like, oh, I'll wait till I have more money to do it. But then I found out you could do it for cheaper. So I was like, let's go. And I had all that time off. And so I tried, and turns out it's way harder than everyone tells you it is. I guess it's kind of like gambling and stuff. Like people only tell the glory stories, They only tell, I won this much. It was so easy. I just pushed the button. And then they don't tell you about them draining account after account after account all the times before that.
Yeah.
So this idiot at work or whatever, it was like, oh, it's so easy. I'm making all this money. And I'm like, oh, if this guy can do it, I'm a shoo-in. I'm a shoo-in. So I tried and way hard, bro. I didn't even watch one video. I deposited because I had spot gains from I was like saving Bitcoin.
Yep.
So I flipped a Bitcoin in like a couple years from like 4 or 5G to 10-ish. So then I was like, well, I got all this profit. I was like, let's flip it, right?
Let's do it. Yep.
I'm used to that too. But I sent it there, and I was like, oh, 100x. I was like, that's gonna be like spot, but 100 times faster. Let's go. click. And then I was like, $1,000, boom, gone. I was like, oh, maybe I should watch a video. And I'm like, no, it's probably just bad. It's probably just bad luck. I'll just do one more. Click, boom. Before I could leave the door to go to work, I was like, oh, there's another G gone. Maybe it wasn't bad luck. So I was like, I'm gonna watch some videos. So then I learned about it more. And then I learned, and I was like, okay. So then I tried again, and I'm like, oh, it's still freaking hard. And eventually, so I went from 100x all the way down to 50, then 30, then 20, then 10. Then I was on 8x, and I was like starting to see success on 8x, and I was like, I had to make the hard choice to like take the shot to the ego yet again and drop it to 5x. I was like, just chill on 5x, bro. And I had a mentor, like I studied probably 2,000, probably a good 2,000 or more hours, like just on YouTube.
Wow.
Like off Frankie Candles and like just wherever chart hackers, what's his name? Jason Casper, all those different dudes. Yeah. So, and then just random videos too, just hunting for like something that worked. And then eventually I was like, this shit's hard. And I found 5-minute orb. A 5-minute orb was testing good. I was like, oh, this looks like it actually works. But then I caved and I joined Chart Hackers, a paid community. Because I looked at their trades like live, right? And I took some of their trades or like looked at them and I was like, oh, some of these are bangers. Like they're actually hitting like properly. So I was like, I want to learn from that guy, right?
Yeah.
And they had a live scalper there at the time too that was supposed to be real good and stuff. So by the time I signed up, the live scalper guy was gone. And I was like, frick, that's like the only reason I signed up. And then but I learned some stuff like more basics and more like good stuff that works. But gave me more confidence in stuff I already found online randomly. Because then when you hear a good trader say, I use this and it works, I use this and it works, and then you see him practice it and trade with it, that helped a lot. But I still had thousands of hours to go, even after joining that, right? I was actually like, I thought they were scamming me for a while because I was like, how are these people winning? I was like, they have to be just like pushing buttons and just like gambling. And they're like, oh, I won, like the odd person, remember? Yeah. I'm like, this is way too hard. And then we had this one mentor come in, Trader J. He's like super good anyway. So he challenged us to do $1 trades and to get 10 in a row green. And I was like, why would he challenge us to do something that's like impossible? Because at that point, I still sucked pretty good. And I was like 10 in a row green. And then I saw this old lady do it. And this other person did it. And they showed their screenshot. And I'm like, that's got to be Photoshopped. But then I saw more, because like it seems so unrealistic, right? And then I seen more people. So then I was like, okay, there's a way. There's a chance I just got to try. So then I just tried harder, study harder, did $1 trades. And then I proceeded to get a freaking green close win streak within a month of 97 in a row.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I was pumped. And I turned $1.47 into $21.89 over 9 weeks. Slowly, just
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but then I learned more lessons about psychology and how you get overconfident. You stop trying as hard, like you stop doing the TA that you did to see that success, you know, start getting sloppy, and then you break rules, and then weeks back. But I stopped having to deposit though.
That's a good sign,
right?
That is a good sign.
It's like a plateau, right? It's like, oh shit, and then they say you get the Nike check mark or the hockey stick moment after that.
Yeah. That's a good sign. So like when you're trading, are you using, is it all manual, or is there any automation? Is there any bots, or is there anything else that you're using, or is it just reading charts and making moves?
I am the bot.
You are the bot.
I am the bot.
I like that. All right.
Yeah, bro. I trade hard, bro. It's kind of like a high frequency bot.
Okay.
Like I made up my own, well, kind of like, I don't know. I made up my own strategy because like they were teaching a laddering in thing, but they weren't explaining how to do it.
Yeah.
Because like every trader is different, right? Like there's so many ways to ladder in. There's so many ways to trade cross margin. There's so many ways to trade isolated. There's just so many ways to trade everything. There's so many variables, right? So it's like, and you don't want to like, no one listens either. You tell someone exactly how you trade, they're going to veer. They're going to explore, experiment, you know?
Yeah.
So I developed this thing where I've had the best success with this. Like a 86% win rate over the course of like months. And the red closes, a lot of the red closes, they'll be like slight profit, and then sometimes there'll be like slippage into zero.
Right.
Yeah. So it still counts as a red trade or a red close, but it's not. So it's probably even better, really. But if I don't break my rules. But yeah, so I do small, very small size, like super small size, like such small size that I'm not sure if I'll meet anyone else willing to be that not greedy. Like most people want to win so much, one trade overnight. I want to be rich today. They don't care if they make a little bit on a little bit every day. Because I know from my past, like past businesses and stuff, if you can make a tiny bit every day and not go in the red, just a tiny bit every day, it'll snowball like a snowball rolling down a hill. It'll get bigger and bigger. Sure. Eventually, that tiny bit a day turns into 500 a day or 1,000 a day.
Right.
So I'm willing to size as small as I need to ladder in as wide as I need to make sure I close every trade green. Because I know over time that's going to build up.
Wow.
You know, so that's what I do.
That takes
leverage.
Bud.
Yeah.
That takes some discipline.
The $1 trades burnt the gambler or burnt the greed out of me practicing with $1 trades.
Okay.
Nice. You got a question already, and we'll grab that. I just want to shout out, welcome, Jay Violet. Appreciate you being here. Nice. Crypto Bedell is in the house. Appreciate you being here. We got Kevin in the house. Let's see. I can't. My eyes. I'm so sorry. Snowmany Yankee. I love that name. That's awesome.
Who is that? How does he know? How does he know?
I don't. He watches you on Crypto on the Rocks.
Yeah.
I can't.
There it is.
I gotta put tape over this.
He's on mobile, so there it is. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but we got Willy Wonka here who says, so how do you trade?
Legendary.
Yes. There you go.
I can explain it more.
Yeah.
I'd have a free Discord and a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, and links to all of that are in the description of the video. So go ahead and sign up, or not. You don't have to sign up really. Just go ahead and join him in those locations.
Yeah, we're in the Discord voice chat every day, like all day pretty much. There's always someone in there. I'm in there like multiple times a day. And yeah, we're not begging, like you don't have to pay nothing, just ask some questions and come chill and trade.
Yeah, the Discord can be, his Discord is a little bit fun, just a little bit. And Jay Violet, thank you for dropping the YouTube channel link. But again, all the links in the description. So go ahead and check those out. Now, are you so you're holding steady with that win rate? What did you say, 83%? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's up. It's pretty good, but I messed up at Christmas though and broke my rules and set myself back weeks. But I'm still in the game and I'm profiting every day since then, and I haven't messed up since then. Haven't broke a rule, and both my accounts are growing. My DGen account that I traded pocket change with on cross margin is averaging 7 to 14% a day account growth.
Ouch.
Average, yeah, average. Some days are 3, some days are 2, but averaging 7 to 14.
Wow. That's impressive.
And
thanks.
Indeed. Listen.
And my stable account averages, like my stable safe thing my own little thing that I made up myself on math and like thinking like, if this is the worst day possible, how could I survive it? That's what I plan for every day. That average is 0.5 to 5% account growth a day.
Wow.
That's impressive. Wow. So you have rules. Like, is there like the top 3 rules that most people should be using when they're trading? Like at the very, very top, at minimum, have these 3 rules when you trade?
If you're just starting, use a stop loss, only risk 0.25 to 1% per stop loss per trade. And if you have 10 trades, you got to split that 1% divided by 10 on each trade, because you don't want to risk 10% a day. And then what if you have one bad day, you're down 10. And what if you have a couple bad days, you're done.
Yeah.
And then size small. And if you're not going to use a stop loss, size for 0. So you can just use your position, make your position size 0.25% of your account or 1% max of your account and let it buck. But other than that, use a stop loss.
Okay. Now this is all perps, right? That you're talking about when you're trading. This is like all perp. Okay.
And when you, just to give people who are watching an idea, you talked about having different like trading accounts, like your DGen account and your stable account, that kind of thing. Can you like break those down a little bit more so people understand? Okay, so what happens with the DGen account? What happened with the stable account?
Yeah, that's actually, it's pretty relatable. I made the DGen account this Christmas because I'd have my stable account doing my Solana long and my Solana short forever since I had them running before 1010 and survived 1010 doing it too. So, but I'd break rules and I'd explore. I'd like strategy explore. I'd trade shit coins, like trade random coins that weren't Solana and stuff, like shady ones. They'll do whatever they want. So like, and then I'd try my normal safe strategy on a coin that it would not work forever and set myself back. So then I was like, okay, I need to stop doing this, man. I'd be at like way more than I started with by now if I didn't mess up however many times breaking rules, right? Because I don't write shit. I don't write stuff down either. It's kind of up here. So it's like, it's just through practice. It's just like learning guitar or martial arts. You know, you get hit enough times, you learn how to block better, right? So I just practice. So I made the DGen account so that I stopped setting myself back on my safe account. So like on you can go into your settings on Blowfin or on whatever exchange you're on, and you can make a sub account. So I made a sub account and I just put $10 in there and I do it on cross because I learned cross trading strategies from different mentors and different YouTubes and whatever studying. So I'm practicing cross trading strategy I learned in there and it's going okay. But
so last time I did cross trading, I got wiped out like bam. It was over.
That's what happened to me the first couple of times too.
It was over.
Me too. I don't mess around.
Yeah.
I do it right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but yeah,
it's a math
trading is dangerous, man.
It is dangerous, but it's a math thing with cross trading too. Like your size has to be small, leverage can't be too crazy, and you can't be too wrong. Like you need to be within 15% or whatever, you know, price action of the reversal. But yeah, so now I do my experimenting and strategy testing and stuff live trades and stuff that I do. I take live trades on YouTube, and then I post the updates on the closes in the Discord and stuff, or show them on the next stream. So yeah, I'll do that stuff with my DJing account with the $10 or whatever, and then I have my safe account that I'm just gonna grow and not set myself back and do this thing.
And what made you like? Because you didn't start with a YouTube account, like a YouTube channel or a Discord for that matter. What made you branch into that? Talk about that a little bit.
It was kind of a way to trick me. It started with a Discord. Remember how I said I didn't like take notes much? I do take some notes, but they're like sketchy construction grocery list notes.
Like I can't read my own writing. Yeah.
Yeah, and like 2 words, you know, like stop hunt, or like, you know, or like anchored VWAP. Like I don't, you know, do good notes, and I don't track my trades. I review my losses though. But anyway, so it was to trick myself into kind of being accountable and having a trade journal. So I made a Discord and invited some friends, some trading friends to it, and then we would just talk about our trades and post trades, and it'd give me a chance to like review what I did the past week and keep myself accountable. Because if people know you're entering a trade and you're all, you know, you're like, this is what's going on. It's like, you know, you talk about how it ended and shit too, right? And then the YouTube, I started the YouTube. I kind of just started the YouTube to match the Discord. Eventually I was like, well, eventually I'm going to be good enough at this and stuff. And I was like, it'd be cool to help people. Because when I started trading, there's so many fake gurus and stuff and so much bullshit. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like that's a whole job itself, is sifting through the pile of shit online to find a real trader.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted to help people like to not lose as much as I did in the beginning, and to tell them to be like, yo, low leverage, $1 trades, practice, don't risk a bunch of money. If you can't grow $10 into 100 and then the 100 into 1,000, how are you going to do it with 1,000 into 100,000?
Exactly.
Yep. No, facts. And now when you try to mentor some of these new people, do you have them just do the $1 trades, or do you have them start out with like paper trading, for example?
I give them the option, but people don't listen.
Yeah, well, facts. That's a fact.
But yeah, no, it's if I could go back in time and mentor myself, I would punch myself in the face until I admitted I need to use a paper trade or $1 trades until I'm consistently profitable, because otherwise it's gonna hurt a lot. So I just tell people the truth.
You know what? Best way to be, man. You ain't nobody gonna be, you know, pissing on you when you're being honest. Even
so,
if
you mentioned meme coins, and Solana is like known for that. Is there like a platform or a crypto chain that you prefer to work with, or is there one that has an advantage versus another? What do you spend the most amount of time?
I'm pretty random with it.
Okay, so nothing
like Solana. I have 24/7. I have a Solana short and a Solana long running.
Yeah,
small size, laddering both ways, and they take turns printing. It's kind of like a Wing Chun kung fu thing. Just kidding. But yeah, and then I'll just hunt them. I'll hunt the whatever's like. I'll use the RSI heat map screener on CoinGlass, and then I'll just top down the 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, and I'll look for coins that are heavily overbought and oversold on multiple time frames. And then I'll chart them, check the momentum indicators, oscillators, and see if they're at key levels like previous month high, previous month low, all that stuff. Previous day high, previous day low, previous week high, previous week low. Anchored VWAPs from extreme highs and lows. And maybe like the 50 or the 100 or the 200 moving average set to the daily chart. And if they're reacting off any of those while I see them light up on the screener, because the screener shows me a ton of coins at once. Right. So then I just find the outliers, and then I zone in on them and use the charting skills to see if it's worth it.
Okay. So you're using a screen. What is there like a crypto platform that you're using to trade, or like what is your go-to tool right now?
Oh, for my exchange?
Yeah, for your exchange.
I use Wex and Blowfin.
Okay. All right. So that's your go-to.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of Wex.
I have to look at that. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
I'm like, is that a Canadian thing? And I asked that question because BC said I'm surrounded by Canadians. So they Welcome, by the way, BC. Okay.
It's not. No, I think it's in the east somewhere. I don't know, European or Eastern.
WeX. Okay, I can see it right now. Oh, so okay, this is actually another leading question. You're a Canadian. You have to on ramp somehow. What exchange are you using in Canada to on ramp your crypto?
To deposit?
Yeah, to deposit fiat and to exchange it for crypto, and vice versa. Is there one that you prefer?
Kraken.
Kraken. Okay.
Yeah,
oh,
dude, I had Kraken back in the day, like 2016 or something.
Yeah.
2015, 2016. I had Bitcoin in there, fractions, because I spent it on Silk Road, but fractions of a Bitcoin.
Okay.
I had fractions of a Bitcoin.
Being honest.
I'm not asking what he bought.
No. So I abandoned my account for like 10 years or more. And I went to go check it out to reopen it because I was working. I wanted to start investing in Bitcoin. So I went to reactivate my account. I barely remembered any info. They helped me reactivate my account. Plus the few cents of Bitcoin that were in there turned into $1,200. And they could have jacked me blind and I wouldn't have had no clue. And they gave it back to me and reinstated my account. So from that point on, and it's Canadian. They started out Canadian, I think.
Kraken?
Yeah, like it was a Canadian-friendly platform back in the day. Like I'm pretty sure it was one of the first. And I think they hold up to Canadian tax like laws and stuff and all that stuff too.
Oh, okay.
So those are just a bunch of good reasons for me to trust it and dig it.
Yeah, I haven't explored enough exchanges recently. I use Endax. I don't know if you know Endax. Endax is the one I use the most. But I haven't even. Yeah, that's a Canadian platform. But Kraken's worldwide. And
now,
I haven't touched it. Yeah. So
yeah, they blew up.
That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, bro.
Curtis Hill is correcting us, and welcome, Curtis. By the way, weeks.
There you go. They used to have a space. They used to have a space between them, and now they put them together. So weeks.
There you go.
I actually just got a partner with him. My first partner.
What? Good job.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Wow. That's now, is that something you're actively doing, partnerships, that kind of thing, or because I know you're doing a lot of different work, so. Well, no, that's a fact.
Like I make sure it ain't shady though. Like I won't partner with nothing crazy, stupid. Like I ain't trying to look like a dummy, you know. Like I've traded on WeX before. I know about WeX. I know other reputable traders and YouTubers and Discord mentorship people that have partnerships with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like they have businesses where they actually have to check that stuff for the corporation to not mess their business up. Sure. So I trust it pretty good, and I've traded on it. So
yeah, there's a lot of sketchy exchanges out there popping up every week. So
yeah,
totally agree.
And now you do, and again, a lot of the people who are here might already know, but you do a lot of work with Piper Academy in their Discord, putting trades in there, and I mean, they love you at Piper Academy, and you're starting to work with BC to do a morning show. Can you talk a little bit about all of that stuff?
Yeah. Me and BC, it's BC's show. I think it's but on Tuesdays and Thursdays, he has me on. We do a power hour where we'll pick trading concepts or strategies, or trading concepts and then make a strategy. Like today we did liquidity, right? Liquidity. So yeah, I just showed him my liquidity strategy, basically like sweeping highs and stuff, and sweeping highs and lows and then reversals. And yeah, we just tag team it, and he researches his end, gets like nerd deep into it.
Yes.
New sub. Was that a new sub?
I didn't see that.
I don't hear it. Nope.
Maybe I just got a new sub. Whoa!
Congratulations.
There we go.
Well, if you come on, guys, go blow up his YouTube channel there. Links are in the description.
Yeah.
And what about like on their Discord? I mean, do you find the activity on the Discord? I mean, a lot of people. I mean, it's a pretty good community overall, anyway. But like, how you getting with that? Like, how you dealing with that? That people loving you? They like, what the hell are you putting this shit in here for? I mean, what's the dealio with that?
at first it was like, what the hell are you putting this shit in here for? Piper believed in me before anyone else, man. I was just starting to see, shout out to Army Piper, bro. I was just starting to see success like with my laddering in both ways and stuff. Because when I first started it, I was doing it with not just Solana. I was doing it like from that $1.48 to $21.89. I was doing it kind of a mix between degen and safe. But so they didn't get the laddering in thing. A lot of people, not like Piper understands it. I think he gets it. And Lunar Beach's Crypto was one of the first ones. He was like, "Oh, so you mean you do this like a part of a position here, and then if you average in here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like he's like, "Oh," he's like, "I like that." I'm like, "Finally." But yeah, I got a lot of hate, bro, for that because you know the rule, right? Don't add to losing positions. Don't add to losing positions. Yeah. But if you're building a winner, it's not a losing position.
Yeah, well, I mean, and sometimes, how do you know? No, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm with you. You can always hindsight. What do they say? Armchair quarterback that later on. But you know, it's like, come on now.
It's always easy to say it from the armchair. Absolutely.
Yeah. Trade for like 10,000 or 20,000 hours, and then tell me something.
Yeah, exactly. See, Curtis agrees. There you go. Exactly. It's true though. It's true. Man, I'll tell you what, I love the fact that you like want to give back, because your Discord, if people come in, they ask questions, whatever, I know that's not, although you are there quite a bit, I'm just going to say, but like, if you're not there, somebody who is active there definitely helps them out. But like, to me, that's like front line, like first level, pay it forward, give it back. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know,
paid a lot to get the knowledge.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, most people won't put in the work. You put in the work. I mean, so I mean, do you find people fighting you when you try to give them that advice about putting in the work, to be like, they're just being freaking lazy or whatever?
No, because I was the same. Everyone's looking for the easy button.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
They want a buy and sell indicator, or they want perfect signals that you don't even know you don't even have to know how to trade. You can just enter on the signal and not even use a stop loss if you don't want, and just go 100x and it should just work. And it's like a little more to it than that.
Man, I don't know. I couldn't do that. That's just too, maybe it's because I'm old and conservative. I don't know. I mean, I just
I've burnt so much money that way.
Yeah, bro.
I've burnt so much. Yeah.
I'm lucky I have good members though. Like I have really good members, really good community. Like I'm attracting good traders. Like if I'm not there, someone's there, definitely knows how to trade. I'm blessed, man. I'm super blessed. I'm grateful every day.
Absolutely. I'm gonna throw your Discord in the chat as well.
Jar's been peppering those links in there. So go ahead, guys. Make sure you go and follow him. So JR, what's the future for JR with regard to trading and that kind of thing? What's the future look like?
I'm gonna consistently grow my account. I was outpacing my job before Christmas, before I broke my rules. So I'm gonna do that again, but I'm gonna not break my rules and keep doing it.
Well, by setting up that degen account, you probably got yourself in a better position to not break the rules, as it were.
Yeah, and because I get bored in those Solana, waiting for one of the Solanas to pick a direction or something. I get bored in it, and when something's working and it's like super chill, you get bored with it. So the degen account helps for sure.
So like the market's been doing absolutely crap lately. Are you been able to capitalize on the downward action and just make some good bets, or how's that working out for you? Because Solana is now below $100. It's not doing anything but going down lately. So what
no, I've been taking profit on the short. Actually, before when you guys first pulled me on the screen and I was on my cell phone.
Yeah.
It's because I saw yet again there was more short profits to be taken. And I was like, holy crap, this thing just keeps giving.
I love it. I love it. Oh man, that's awesome. So we can't not talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is doing the slow drain here. What's your thoughts with regard to Bitcoin and where we're at right now?
I actually think we're due for a juicy bounce. Juicy bounce. Actually, I say this a lot, but this time it's very juicy. Very juicy bounce. For real. We're due for a very juicy bounce. I have daily reversal indicators firing that they don't fire unless we get a bounce, and they're firing heavy. So I'm looking for some sort of bounce, even a bearish retest, just like a little jog up, even just like a bear flag, just like a little jog up, and then continue down maybe for another sweep, or like whatever, however long it lasts. But yeah, I think we're due for a tasty bounce like this week or soon. But like the president and the world and economics can change any indicator, any strategy, any high conviction play. One tweet or war or anything.
Oh yeah, right.
Throws it out the window, right? That's why you use a
Absolutely.
right? Exactly. And Wick, welcome, and I love it. Juicy. This is my stage name. That's flipping hilarious.
That's true. I've actually seen his show.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a good. It's worth a peep.
Okay, I gotta. There you go. There you go. I gotta have to do that. There it is. There it is. Jar, you got any other questions you want to throw out?
I asked about exchanges. These are a little bit off of crypto. This is more about like what you're doing in terms of transacting with crypto itself. I used to have the CAS card, which is like a prepaid Visa card that you'd be able to use at grocery stores and everything else, and you get cash back with it. They recently pulled out of Canada. Like a lot of cards and companies are pulling out of Canada because of regulation issues. Have you had any luck using any of those crypto credit cards?
I haven't used one yet. I wanted to check out was Coinbase one that Piper was talking about? Coinbase?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it Coinbase is using? I just switched over to crypto.com. I'm gonna give that one a shot, but
yeah, they're big too, eh?
Yeah. It's not there's like the options are far and few now. It just keeps getting less and less. But you said like things have changed a lot on your side, right? You've seen changes for platforms and access is dramatically improved, I guess, for you.
Yeah, I used to not be able to use like BTCC, and Blowfin, I think, was flagged by my iPhone and location or something for a bit.
Right.
But I'm not sure. But either way, so that was like a year and a half ago or so. And then now in the past, like, I don't know, 6 or 9 months, I've noticed I can use BTCC, and Blowfin's not giving me no issues. And so it seems like it's getting better that way.
Okay, so Blowfin's another exchange, right? You're using multiple exchanges? Okay.
Yeah, I just use Blowfin in weeks.
That's right. Get it right. Get it right. That's
working on it.
So now you think that having access to this, is that a change in like Canadian policy that you've seen, or have you even followed that at all?
I think it might just be like a paperwork thing. Like they filed for it and they just had to wait. Either that, or the government was like, yo, we could be making all this money on this juicy crypto. Like,
yeah, there it is.
Like, we might as well let it fly, right?
There
so then it's either that or that, in my opinion.
Hey, Road Dog is in the house. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Just lurking, liking, and eavesdropping. Yeah, cool, man. You're welcome. Appreciate you being here, man. I don't know, Jar. Did you have because we picked, I say we, but when I say we, it's me and the chat generally picking on poor Jar as the Canadian in the house. So,
yeah, I'm not the only one this time.
Yeah, this time I'm the guy who's outnumbered. But Jar, did you have specific like questions Canada related?
Yeah, no, that's I touched on some of them. I was just really curious to know about platforms and stuff like that and tools what he was using, because it's like most of the exchanges that I used to use going back 3-4 years, they're either done or they've pulled out because of regulation stuff. So just trying to figure out, like, again, the CAS card was a debit card that I had, and I signed up for it just 2 months ago, and they're allowing fiat exchanges and everything else. You could transfer Canadian dollars in and out, and they pulled out like as of January 29th. They shut down and pulled out of Canada. So this is the trend. It keeps happening over and over again. And they did cite that it's regulations, and that's the reason why they're not doing it.
Oh, and, really?
Yeah. And like we're not going to see any improvements until the government does something, right? It's just going to be kind of a shithole until then. So that's just the way it is right now.
That's a fact about all the governments, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be a shit show all the way around.
Well, the U.S. is still miles ahead of us, like miles and miles ahead of us right now.
So. And it's like we're going backwards.
Yeah. 2 steps forward, another 3 back.
There it is. And Road Dog shouting out your Discord. Shuby is in the house. Appreciate you being here, Shuby. Shuby Bucket's in the chat.
I almost made it Ryan Coke when I was getting ready. Because I'm so used to crypto on the rocks. With Keith. So I grabbed my glass and I was like, went to reach for the freezer and I'm like, oh no, coffee.
Wrong stream. Whoops. Don't worry, I'll be putting up Crypto on the Rocks tomorrow, so you be right in there. Slothman in the house, and Blowfin. I like Blowfin. Joe Trade Intuition turned me on to Blowfin, and it's I don't use it all the time, but it's not my main exchange. But when I want to get one of those more obscure coins, definitely
Blowfin, good. Okay, I haven't even used this. So that's neat.
I prefer it a lot over most.
It kind of reminds me of what oh my goodness, what's the one we lost access to it a long time ago. They used to call it Binance, mini Binance back in the day. My God. Binance. Yeah, because they set it up when they set the exchange up, it looked just like Binance. And I'm having a brain fart right now. It still exists, but I can't access it because they said.
Is it Mexi?
No, I can't access Mexi.
Big X? Is that a thing?
Well, ZegX was a thing. I don't think it's alive anymore. But that's not the one I'm talking about. My God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Give me a second and I'll just blurt it out there when it comes back to the front of my head. But anyway, that's what that reminds me of, Blowfin, in the early days. But I don't know. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Blowfin because they could have jacked me, bro. They could have, remember 10 for real, 1010, the 1010 wick?
Yeah.
I had limit orders because I ladder in and stuff. I had limit orders down there. And the 1010 wick, it like liquidated me and I was choked. I was like, oh my God, so choked. I had a Bitcoin long and a Solana long.
Oh,
so choked. Yeah, bro. I was like, oh great, there we go. Fucking 10 steps back again. I still had something to trade with, but not what I wanted, right? So on the way home from work, though, I checked my exchange, and 5 hours later, bro, my 2 longs were back there. They were back reactivated, and I don't have a deal with them or nothing. Like I'm just a custy, and my 2 longs were reactivated. They did the math on the limit orders and stuff, I guess, and the scamminess of Binance and everything. And they could have jacked me, and they didn't. They reinstated my positions, and my position was floating, and it was all good.
Thank you, Melissa.
That's pretty
KuCoin. I'm like,
that's pretty commendable, though.
It was like blowing my mind. Yeah, thank you, Melissa.
Oh, that's the one you were trying to think of?
Yes, KuCoin.
But that's rare for an exchange to licky you and then give you your positions back.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, so I give him respect for that.
Yeah, count your blessings. I haven't seen that happen ever in my position. I haven't seen that happen, so that's awesome.
Yeah, well, the orders I had were low enough to survive it. It was just so quick and so scammy that day that they just kind of like went shut down, like froze, and then they had to check everything, I think, or something. I was happy though.
Yeah, man. I speaking of which, so what do you think about what everybody's calling market manipulation here? I mean, do you? I know for you that creates the volatility. That's like, yeah, print the money, baby. But like, I mean, seriously though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a good win rate, all things being equal. But like, what do you think overall? I mean, give me your thoughts about the manipulation.
Well, anything humans can touch is definitely manipulated by us. That's how we build things, right? You manipulate things to create things. Like we be messing with things in nature, right? So the stock market's manipulated. Everything's manipulated. If you can do anything with a company or news or events, it's going to affect things. So that's a manipulation. But crypto is unregulated. So that's a whole different kind of manipulation. It's like ranked, but we have to plan for it and trade for it. Like we know that it happens. We know the price swings. We can measure them, right? We just have to adapt and survive.
There you go. Wise words right there. And oh wait, that was not the one I. But
like silver too. Sorry to interrupt you, but silver, right, was suppressed for years too.
Oh, hell to the yeah, and that's
Yeah,
right here. Slothman saying he's also he's mentioning doing it on Blowfin, but it was leading to my next question. Are you trading like gold, silver, maybe stocks, or are you just strictly crypto now?
I like trading silver and gold and NASDAQ and Dow. Like I don't do it often, but I plan to. It's just I'm trying to stay focused on my one account to grow my one account. You know, but when I want to throw money to different things, I'll go trade gold and stuff again. But I can trade gold and silver on my exchanges. But NASDAQ, I want to trade NASDAQ and Dow, and I just think it's better, less manipulated. You know, like the more eyebrows are raised. I just think it's better.
A little bit calmer.
Yeah. Right.
Letterkenny with crypto.
There you go. You've got a fan base here, JR, which is great. I really appreciate it and appreciate you. And I just got to say, JR, super supportive of me. And I know we see him all the time on Crypto on the Rocks, but good man behind the scenes too. But I think most of you already know that. I got no other questions for you, man. You are just like an open book, and I love it. So, what about you there, Jar? Any other?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm glad to have you on, JR. I'm just learning about your strategy and rules. Rules are everything in order to stay profitable. So that's definitely the message here.
Yeah.
Any words of wisdom you'd like to impart before we kind of wrap this thing up there, JR?
Join Piper Academy. Only $5. Just kidding. And sometimes all you need is an anchored VWAP.
Okay. There it is. Is that like a magnet? Where's Joe? Is that a magnet? No, I
ain't gonna call it no magnet, but it works a
lot. Oh my God. Yeah. It's a fact. That's a fact right there. JR's Discord is awesome.
Thanks to you guys, it's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, JR, man, thanks for being here. I appreciate you coming and sharing your story. And hopefully, people will get inspired to say, okay, maybe if he can do it, I can do it. And you know what I mean? And just start buckling down and doing it, because it seems like you're making some serious headway.
Crush it, man. Crush it. Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, though. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm roughly like 8,000 hours in. Like I just roughly figured it out. What I put in roughly, yeah, for sure. Of like studying and practicing trading, being in the chats, being in classes, being in Zooms, being in YouTubes, for sure.
And speaking of the magnets, here we go. And all set jumping in. Trade Intuition is jumping in, although he says he's watching from the beginning. So he'll get this shout out when he gets to the end of the stream. But appreciate everybody being here. All right. I think we're gonna wrap this thing up. What do you agree, JR?
I'm good. Yep, wrap it up.
All right. So JR, you're gonna be with us on Friday night, right?
For sure. It's my only day off is drinking with you guys, bro. Let's go.
I love it. Well, you know what? We should probably go really quick around the horn. JR, is there anything that you've got coming up on your channel, Discord, Piper Academy that you want to shout out to everybody?
Every Wednesday I go live in Piper Academy Discord. I chill there and trade. And if anyone has any questions or want to share stuff they know, or go ask me stuff about what I know, or just take some trades and come hang out, Piper Academy Wednesdays, pretty much all day, like all New York, chilling. Okay. And Power Hour Tuesdays and Thursdays on Piper Academy with BC Port Corp.
Nice.
And I go live twice a day. What is it? 7 a.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. Sunday, Asia Monday. So Sunday night for us, Asia Monday to Friday, New York.
I was literally just about to ask why those hours, but you just explained it. There you go. You're hitting
session to session the whole week.
Market
twice
hours.
A day. Yeah, bro.
There you go. There you go. Jar, what about you, bud? Yeah, I mean, you've got stuff going on. What do you got going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. A stream 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna talk about season 2 for Secretphone and the state of DPIN, because a lot of projects have gone down. I want to talk about some of the ones that are still surviving right now, and the ones that are good. There's always some good ones out there, so I'm gonna be diving into that tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah. CCM, what do you got going on?
And you said that was at 1:30 Eastern tomorrow?
1:30 Eastern Time. Yeah, 1:30 p.m. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and make that myself. So for me, it's the usual stuff. Tomorrow, I've got my next Crypto Mindset Minutes dropping at 11 a.m. or premiering at 11 a.m. And then again, next live Friday night, Crypto on the Rocks. I'll be setting that up tomorrow. So watch for that. I don't know what the theme will be this week, but I found it funny. Last week's theme, I kind of spin off of the Muppet Show, right? On my thumbnail and everything. And I'm watching TV, chilling with the wife, and guess what? I see like promoted on the Disney Channel, a reboot of the Muppet Show.
Oh, what?
Yes.
A reboot?
Yeah, like they're gonna do a one, or well, I guess from what I saw, they're gonna do like a one night thing to see how many people tune in, how popular it is, and if it works out, booyah.
They're going to get that nostalgia. I'm sure a bunch of people will jump in on that.
Yeah. I know that has absolutely nothing to do with crypto, guys. But
they stole your idea, though. You gave them the idea.
That's right. I did that. Yes, I did that. All right, everybody. We're heading out. Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for keeping the chat so lively and asking questions and all that kind of thing. And we'll be back, Jar and I, next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good night.